हटाई 3 मिनट दौड़ दे बस करा भयो
The air inside the county courtroom felt charged, heavy, breathless. vibrating with a danger no one dared speak aloud. The polished wooden panels, normally cold and still, seemed to tighten around the room as if bracing for the disaster about to unfold. And then it happened. In one violent, uncontrollable burst, everything shattered. Verena, glamorous, unpredictable, and the mistress of millionaire Klaus Stoltz, snapped. Consumed by jealousy, she lunged forward and kicked Klaus's pregnant wife Marlena with a fury that shocked even herself. Time didn't just slow, it broke. The flash of Verena's red dress, the deadly click of her heels, Marlena's hair whipping upward, her scream split, sharp, unforgettable. The entire room froze. Except Klaus. He didn't reach for his wife, didn't rise, didn't show an ounce of concern. Instead, Klaus leaned back and laughed, a cruel, mocking laugh, as if Marlena's pain were entertainment. He never noticed the judge, never saw the rage simmering behind Judge Herman Lindbergh's controlled expression. He didn't see the judge's knuckles whitening around the gavel or the storm gathering behind his eyes, because Herman wasn't watching as a judge anymore. He was watching as a father who had kept his identity hidden for years to remain impartial, a father who stayed silent while his daughter suffered, a father's patience finally snapped the moment he saw her attacked. When order returned and the courtroom quieted, Judge Herman stood. His voice didn't tremble, it didn't rise, it didn't crack. It was cold, final, deadly. And his judgment landed like a blade. For cruelty, for emotional and physical abuse, for enabling violence against a pregnant woman. Every last asset belonging to Klaus Stoltz, his houses, his accounts, his investments, his empire, was awarded to Marlena. Verena tried to scream, but her voice drowned beneath the uproar erupting through the courtroom. And Klaus? For the first time in his life, fear erased the smug grin from his face. His skin went pale as the reality hit him. He had lost. His arrogance, his wealth, his power, his control. Gone. He fought the verdict through appeal after appeal, clawing for any piece of his former life, but every court delivered the same decision: valid, final, irrevocable. Each time he stepped out of the courthouse, he looked smaller, stripped of everything that once made him untouchable. Meanwhile, Marlena began to rebuild. Her strength returned, her spirit recovered. She prepared to raise her child in a world no longer overshadowed by fear or cruelty, protected by a father who had fought for her when it mattered the most. And Klaus and Verena? All they had left was nothingness. Only the echo of the laughter they once used to belittle others, now haunting them in the emptiness of their own collapse.